my loves, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this glowy dewy very lightweight fresh makeup look using the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This is the illuminating one, and you guys are going to get to see the whole application process, and at the end I'll let you guys know what I think of it. So let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to do kind of like a very fresh lightweight type of a look. So we're going to start by prepping the skin. I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little bit more of this LANEIGE lip balm. This one's in the shade Peach. As usual, I'm going to start off with the Glow Recipe Watermelon Ultra Fine Mist. I love this stuff. I already got it back up because I am running out. For primer, I'm going to use the YSL Touche Eclat Blurring Primer, just because the Tinted Moisturizer does have a nice like dewy radiant finish to it, so I don't want to overdo it by using like a dewy primer. Even though this does have a bit of a glow, but it's not like the MAC Strobe Cream or like the Ulla Henriksen Banana Face Primer. It's very just kind of blurring and hydrating. Alrighty, so here's the Tinted Moisturizer. This one's called the Tinted Moisturizer Illuminating Natural Skin Perfector, and it has an SPF of 30. I got the shade Golden Radiance. Now this is not new, it's just reformulated and they changed the packaging, but I've always wanted to get my hands on this and I'm so happy that they didn't discontinue it. They just added more SPF and like a higher SPF and better ingredients to benefit your skin. So this has a total of, I think it comes in a total of 6 shades. So there's 2 different ones. I'm gonna put it up here. There's one that's supposed to be more of a natural finish, and that one has like 21 or 22 shades. So if you're looking for a little bit more coverage, I would say go with that one. If you're looking for a little bit more of a no makeup type of look with a radiance finish, then try the illuminating one. So this is almost like a little bit of color with a little bit of primer and a little bit of sunscreen and a little bit of like a dewy like primer. So I'm just gonna go straight in. Once again, I got the shade Golden Radiance. Let me just shake this up really quick. I got the shade Golden Radiance and I'm just gonna apply this on the back of my hand. And usually I like to use a brush or a sponge to apply my products, but when it comes to stuff like this is very sheer. To get the most coverage or the most color payoff, I just prefer to use my fingers. So I'm just gonna pretty much apply this all over my face. I'm sure you guys can see the glow. It's very lightweight. As you guys can see, it's not covering any like dark spots or anything like that. It's very sheer, which I absolutely love. I'm gonna apply a little bit more. So this is what we're looking like. I absolutely love the finish. I think it's beautiful. So for concealer, I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer in the shade Warm Sand, just to kind of like correct a little bit of the darkness around my eye area. And with that same Real Technique sponge, I'm just going to blend that out. I'm also going to apply a little bit of the concealer right here, like on my chin area, just to get a little bit of coverage. Just a tiny bit, not too much. So I really want to use my Charlotte Tilbury, but okay, we're going to use the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder with my Real Techniques brush. Let me just go back in. I'm also going to set the areas where I usually get oily, so like my T-zone, my forehead, like my nose, but that's about it. I'm gonna bronze up my skin real quick using the Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in the shade number 4. Now this right here is not a bronzer, it is actually a powder to just use it to set your makeup or just to kind of even out your skin. It's very natural, very glowy, but I got a shade darker maybe like 2 years ago when it first came out, and I just like using it as a bronzer because it reminds me a lot of the MAC Mirror Light Skin Finish. So this is the MAC 140 brush, and I'm not cream contouring because for a very natural everyday look, I don't like to cream contour. I just like to go straight in with the bronzer, like a powder bronzer. I'm also gonna go in on top of that bronzer with the Hourglass Ambient Radiance, just to give me a little bit more, kind of like more of like a dewy, bronzy, blown out bronzy look, and this is a little bit more pigmented in terms of the color. So to get rid of the powdery look, I'm gonna go in with the FARSALI Rose Gold Skin Mist. Alright, so with my MAC 1, oh, the lighting, I can't stand when that happens. Sorry guys, the sun just went down. But I'm going to use my MAC 159, and I'm going to mix the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminators in the shade Pure Gold and Gleam on the back of my hand really quickly. Alright, and with the brush, I'm just going to... For blush, I'm going to use MAC's Peaches blush with a 187 dual fiber. And just to add even more glow, I'm going to grab the Becca Creasy Taking Palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here to go over the Peaches blush that I applied by MAC. I'm just going to use a MAC 137. And I'm also going to apply this one right here as a highlight. Just like a little bit. So for my eyes, I'm quickly going to grab that same powder I used from Mercier earlier in a MAC 224 just in my crease. Just very lightly. Just want a little wash of kind of like color so my eyes don't look super flat. I'm going to grab this paint pot by MAC called Perky. It's just like a beautiful kind of like pinky pearly shade with a MAC 286 dual fiber. And for my inner corner, I'm going to use this Bobbi Brown eyeshadow called Champagne Quartz. Just a very like, kind of like champagne color, I guess. With that same brush I was using, 286, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go apply some lashes off camera, and I'll be right back to finish the rest of the look. Alrighty, love, so I applied some, I think these are Ardell number 113s, and just the Big Shot Mascara by Maybelline. I've been obsessed with this for my bottom lashes. Don't know what it is. Usually I use my Extended Play by MAC, but this one just gives them like that extra like volume. I don't know. Anywho, moving on to lips, I'm going to use MAC Cork Pencil, of course. So let me remove the lip balm real quick. And for lips, I'm going to use the Hot Lips 2 by Charlotte Tilbury in the shade In Love with Olivia. Just a really nice nude pink or pink nude. For gloss, I'm using the Too Faced. This is the Jordan Woods lip gloss in the shade Butterfly something. Social Butterfly or something like that. Yeah, Social Butterfly. And to finish everything, I'm going to use the All Nighter by Urban Decay really quickly. Alrighty, my love, so this is the final look. I absolutely love how everything came out. This is like my type of look, my go-to look. This is my staple look pretty much. And let's just talk about the Tinted Moisturizer by Laura Mercier real quick. I absolutely recommend this if you're looking for a kind of like everyday type of product to just kind of like give you that put together look without looking like you're wearing makeup. Remember, there's two versions of this tinted moisturizer. This is the illuminating one, which only comes in 6 shades, so don't expect it to match your skin perfectly because that's not what it's for. It's more so to add a little bit of a radiant finish to your skin, and also just to kind of protect you from the sun because it does have SPF 30, and also just to even your skin out. This will be perfect, I feel like, underneath foundation, just to give you that dewy glow or that natural glow from within, or even mixing it with the foundation if you feel like your foundation is a little bit too drying or too matte and just want to give it a kind of like a boost. I think this is absolutely stunning. My skin looks glowy. I don't know, I just feel healthy, fresh. The other version of the tinted moisturizer has more of a natural finish, and that one doesn't have the illuminating pearls that this one has. So if you feel like your skin's more on the oily side, maybe try that one out. And that one, I believe, does come in more shades, like 21 or 22 shades, so you should be able to find something close to your skin tone to make it work. Remember that tinted moisturizers are not supposed to match you to the T because they're more so to even out the skin, but this is absolutely gorgeous. I am obsessed. Highly recommend, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check the description box below for all the products that I use for today's makeup look. And if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments area. And please stay tuned because I'm going to be reviewing more complexion products very soon. I'm going to be doing the FENTY one, the Charlotte Tilbury foundation. There's a new MAC foundation that comes in a stick form, that's a cream formula. I'm gonna be reviewing that very soon as well, so stay tuned for that. And with that being said, I love you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, beauties.